Well, as you can probably see, I'm in the Lake District again. This time on my bike. Hopefully going to head up Skiddaw. I've done this one before, but I just want to have a rough sort of estimate of how long it's going to take us to get up there, just steady away. So the weather's nice at the moment. I think it's supposed to change in an hour or two, so hopefully get on the top. When I get on the top, I'll decide from there which way I'm going to come back down. Well, I should be able to make it out in front of me now. The pathway up to Skiddaw. Just parked behind that rig, so we're going to head up them past that path now. Just come through that gate there now. Start of the main climb. But look at them views. Absolutely stunning. Hopefully get a bit further up this path and get a bit more of a vantage point over there. I'll try and bring you back so you can see, because it is looking really well over there, to be honest, where the sun is at the moment. It's at the top of Skiddaw, and you won't be able to see for the sun, but the very top of Blencathra is in cloud. So I'm going to try and get up a bit further and hopefully get some decent views before I get into it. Well, we've made it so far up. So you'll be able to make it out just over there is where the car's parked. Come over here. But there's been a few stops, to be honest. Last time I did this with Scott, it was quite dry and got a lot of grip. But it looks like a bit drier now. Further down there, a lot of the rocks were wet and just losing traction all the time. So I keep stopping and pushing up a little bit. But I haven't been on my bike for a while properly, so I'm not doing anything like this anyway. So fitness is failing a little bit. But it's not too bad. I'm just taking in the views. See there, look at the old cloth head and the dots. High rig in the middle there, look really nice. What a crag and all them lot there. Cat bells, there's just a little bit of sun on the side of cat bells there. And coming round, see Grizel Pike. So it's still really nice, I'm enjoying this, but it's, like I said, should I say? I don't think we're that much further from getting into the actual clag. So how long we're going to have views for, I don't know, so I'm making the most of this. There's no rush. As you can see in front, we're not far from getting into the clag. Well, that hill just to the left in front of us is Skiddaw Little Man. So I don't know which way we're going to go, whether we go up over there or go around the back and directly up on the Skiddaw itself. Right, I don't know how much you're going to be able to hear this because it is a bit breezy and I haven't got my mic. I'll just turn you around so you can see the views. Obviously there's nothing up that way, but as you can see, the clag's starting to blow in now, so I'll carry on a bit further. Right, this is where we've got the options now. Through that gate there, takes us a path round the back, directly over towards Skiddaw itself. And this path here, as you can see, Skiddaw Little Man. I've never pedalled up there, so I don't know how easy or hard that will be towards the top of the thing gets steep. So what I'm thinking is I might go straight around to Skiddaw, then decide which way I'm coming back from Skiddaw and whether to come back over Little Man. I'll see. skiddaw little man. Whoa. Took some getting out of this. Right, we'll come to that gate there, following that path. And look here, now, just get off. Yeah, glads rolling back in over the top of the little man and what have you. That's all. Finally back down out that wind. Top of there was atrocious, couldn't stand up straight. Yeah, this is the trail by the path we'll come along if we didn't go on the little man. Not the path I was hoping to come down. Right, the path I was thinking about coming down is down this bit, I think. I don't know if I'm pointing the right bit. Yeah, down this bit. And over there, and it takes you down towards Skiddaw House. Well, I asked on like Lake District Mountain Bikers page on Facebook. A few of them said obviously the rain and whatever we've had, just absolute bogfest down there. So then I did think about going back down towards Bullet Pike and what have you. But that's quite bad, slippery and what have you. With the wind that was at the top of there, many chances of going down the front of that. So I'll go along here, and I might have a ride along towards Lonscale Fell. Maybe it's come down off Lonscale Fell and back around the car. So it's not going to be a very long ride this one today, but better than nothing. Lonscale Fell. Try and test the beach, I'll be honest. It's set off on scale, high on scale. Similar sort of to this, grassy slopes. Same, have decent open. Famous last word, just slide off now. Right, heading up the Lonscale now. Looking over towards Blencathra and Grizel Common. Via Calver As if you look back to where we've been there now, skiddaw at the top, skiddaw little man, pathway came back over onto here. I'm just going to go towards the edge there now, look down, you can see around, it's quite nice over there. It's quite nice when that wind totally goes. It's sort of, it's a mix because you keep getting some really good views, then it'll clag in again. But as you can see, there's just a very little bit there on the top of Blencathra now. The surrounding fells is looking fairly clear. I think the pathway we'll be taking to exit off the top of this hill is just down this way, I think, drop down. See the top of this one, Blencathra. Stunning. Skiddaw house just over there in the trees. Am I pointing in the right direction? I can't really see. The clump of trees there, skiddaw house is in there. So I said the wheel was going to come down. It's off. Yeah, I think it's off this second one along. There seems to be a path coming down. Cuts across that one, it'll take you right down towards skiddaw house. Another path I've never rode is the one round the skirts around the bottom of Blencathra. It takes you along and you can cut up back to skiddaw house. But beautiful. Film me down there just between the hills. What's not to love about the Lake District? Absolutely stunning, even in this weather. You can see that little man there, just the top cut, skid on, skid back, gently off the sides as well. But on the top of there, I was struggling to stand up, it was quite strong, and I'm not the lightest of people to get blown over. So, as you can imagine, it was quite strong. I both want to try and take the chill off my ears. Stand on like satellite dishes a bit. So, right, and look at this and make my way back down. I think it's a matter of following this fence line here, I think. I'll check the map. This is a pathway, first time I ever come up here. This is a pathway Nathan brought me. And it gets steep. So I'm hoping I can keep my grip. Right, come to the point where it starts to get steep. See, the pathway is just at the bottom of this fence line. So I'll be holding on to my brakes most of the way down here and hopefully keep some grip. Steep distance. It keeps up the way up. Brakes getting rather warm. Up over towards that rig over here. Cars parked. Back on the path. See there where we've come from. doubt you'd be able to see the gradient or make it out on this camera. But now, through the gate, follow the path round. Certain point now, coming back down to head back around towards the car to show you where the route went. And if you look over there, you can see the little bit of a path going up to Skiddaw. That's where we went first thing this morning. Obviously came from the other side of there. See, I don't know if you're not making them on this camera. There's a couple of people walking along the path, they'll walk along the fence line and head up. So we've just got to cut down here now, get back on this lower path, join that path and back around to where the car is. So we're only 5 minutes from the end now. This path that we're on now, you look at your OS maps, you'll see the lines for the Cumbrian Way. This is actually part of the Cumbrian Way now. When me and Josh did it, we came obviously this way, then round the back of Skiddaw and over towards the Lingdy Hut and up over the tops. But I'm so pleased I come. I think the forecast for the weather is supposed to change early afternoon. Right, cheers. Yeah, so I was a bit unsure about whether I'd come over or not. I'm pleased I did. This bit here's where the path split this morning. The bit I've just been saying there, we came where the sky was running, we came along here, and we went that way. So the car's just around the corner now. Right, I'm sure I've said this before, but that's where I've parked there, that's the lap rig up there. The trouble with parking here, very, very popular, best off getting here early. I'll drive out to be here. I can guarantee there'll be people on this road going down and parked in really, really silly places. Always is. Every time I've been there, always is. Get here early, get a decent spot up the top end, and then you'll be sorted. Right, back in the car, just coming down the road from where we parked. There was a young lad wanting to get parked up, so I said I would quickly put the bike on the car and get out of the way, then park up because I was going anywhere. So we've done 8 mile. It's not the route I originally planned on doing, but still it's a ride out. So until the next one, I'll see you later.